I'm bringing you a brand new series called Historic Highways. And today we're going to be traveling the 1850s era Oregon to California wagon road. Or at least as much of it as we can in a Chevy HHR. Right behind me is the old Rock Point Hotel. It was built in 1864 to accommodate travelers on the wagon road. Right behind me here. As you can see, that part of the wagon road is paved, as is the majority of it from here all the way out to Ashland, Oregon. Now at Rock Point, then as now, the road kind of branched off. You could either take a bridge over the Rogue River and towards California, or you could go that way towards the mining town of Gold Hill. Today we're taking the bridge across the river. This one was built in 1912, so it has history all of its own. And we're going to see what we can find on this old pioneer wagon trail. Dardanelles is the next significant spot on the original Oregon to California trail. Near here is where the first post office in the Rock Point, Gold Hill, Dardanelles area was established. Dardanelles is hardly ever used to describe the area, except for this little general store. I've got my trail mix, ready to hit the road. After winding through the western edge of the Rogue Valley, the wagon road goes up to Jacksonville. Jacksonville was established in the 1850s after gold was discovered on Jackson Creek, and it soon became the biggest city in Jackson County. It was the original county seat, in fact, until Medford grew from the railroad and replaced Jacksonville in the 1920s as the county seat. From here you had a couple of options. This road right here continues on as the Oregon to California road. Sorry, loud truck. That road over there goes on to the gold fields in Jackson and Josephine counties. And then this crossroad right here is part of the Oregon to California road as well. As you can tell, Jacksonville is still very much a busy, bustling place. Not so much with the mining anymore, but it's very big on tourism. Let's keep going. At this seemingly random intersection in between Medford and Phoenix, Oregon, not Arizona, the wagon road reached a crossroads. Head south and you head towards California. Head north and you head toward the budding settlements of the Rogue Valley. We're here in Phoenix, Oregon, not Arizona, Oregon. It was established in the 1850s as a pioneer town, and it's just been, a small town on the highway for its entire existence. The next stop on the stage road was Talent, known as Wagner Creek back in the old days. Now this is a little bit off the main stagecoach road, but this is modern downtown Talent. And the next stop on the Oregon to California road was the bustling town of Ashland Mills, now known just as Ashland. This is the plaza. It has been the center of business and tourism since the 1850s, since those original days. There's the trail right there. This whole thing, sorry for the whiplash, is the plaza. Now, Ashland was founded in the 1850s and has been a center of commerce, business, traffic ever since. While we're here, why don't we get a taste of this Lithia water right here? I've heard a lot of good things about it, so we'll give it a try. Oh, that's metallic. Woo! I hope I don't get sick. Kind of had a sulfuric taste. It'll probably be okay. Ashland was basically the last place people could stop, rest. There was a nice hotel here before they go over the very intimidating Siskiyou Pass. Now, Interstate 5 provides a really good road up the pass today, but back then it was known as one of the most dangerous roads in the country. And we are about to take the original route up the pass. Not Interstate 5, but the original road. So these switchbacks up here, back in the Highway 99 days, when this was the main Highway 99, it was known as the Loop-the-Loop. And then this road very closely follows the original wagon road. This was a toll road that was owned by the Applegate brothers, Jesse and Lindsay Applegate, in the mid to late 1850s. You never know what you're going to encounter on an adventure. I have no idea what lays ahead, but apparently it warrants a pilot car to get us through it. Yep, they're cleaning up a tree that fell in the road. All right, so we are now cresting Siskiyou Summit, the highest mountain pass on the Oregon-California Wagon Road. And as you can tell, we're at a pretty high elevation. We've got snow, maybe 5-6 inches deep on the ground. Now, there used to be hotel accommodations and things of that nature up on this mountaintop here. They are long gone, having been taken down when the freeway was built in the 60s. This is the route of Old Highway 99, which roughly follows the old Wagon Road. And it also follows the original Hudson Bay Company trail that the fur trappers used in the 1820s. So there's been some sort of trail over Siskiyou Pass since about the mid to late 1820s. From Siskiyou Summit, the Wagon Road came down the mountain following the Klamath River right behind me, on roughly following this road right here. And it went all the way down to Wairika and beyond. And we're going to stop today's video at Wairika, but like, share, favorite, follow, all of that for part 2. But for now, let's head to our last destination. This is what remains of Hawkinsville, originally known as Frogtown for all the horny frogs that would descend down Main Street during the mating season. Hawkinsville was an offshoot of Wairika. It never did grow to the prominence of Wairika, but you do have this lovely church right here. So, you know, it's on the National Historic Registry, actually. One thing about Hawkinsville is that it actually had a pretty sizable Portuguese population. People of different nationalities were commonly a big part of the workforce in mining towns. Another thing about Hawkinsville is that it's just so pretty out here. You know, and it's got so much history and apparently my wife is driving away without me. So this is Wairika. Just like Jacksonville, it was a mining town built in the 1850s to serve the mining boom that happened in the Northern California goldfields. It was part of California's gold rush history, and today it is still very much an active place with a lot of tourism and a lot of business. All right, well, I'm going to get a hotel here in town, but let me know when you guys want me to continue down the rest of the trail, and I'll get going. Until then, I guess this is my home. Till next time, fellow explorers.